Welcome guys. In this video I am going to talk about micro, small and medium enterprises, that is MSME. As we all know, small business is the backbone of our economy and so MSME is important for our nation to prosper. Even as said by a lot of leaders in their own perspective for their countries as shown in this short clip. So guys, watch it.
Small business is the backbone of the American economy.
Small businesses are the backbone of this nation's economy.
Small businesses are the backbone of our economy. Small businesses are the backbone of small businesses are the backbone of our economy. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy. Small business is the backbone of our economy.
Since everyone is now aware about small businesses and its importance, so let's talk about MSME, which is the backbone of our country India. By the end of the video, I will cover 4 topics related to MSME. Topic number 1 will be as shown here. Its number 1 is what's MSME. So MSME, which is micro, small and medium enterprises. So I'll cover the first topic, which is what's MSME. The second will be existing and current changes done by government, the present government in MSME. The third topic will be benefits and schemes of MSME. And the fourth and the most important topic will be how to apply for MSME certificate. Okay guys, so before going ahead, I will request you guys, if anyone is interested for a video in applying loans for MSME, so they can comment down below. So let's go into the topic now. So what's MSME? If you search in Google, you will get to know about MSME. So over here it's shown as what is meant by MSME and what is basically MSME. So if you see in our parliament, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Act MSMED Act was implemented in the year 2006. From then onwards, it has been updated a lot of time, and the latest updation which happened was in the year 2020. So let's go to our second topic, which is existing and revised definition of MSME. Over here, if you see the previous one, the existing MSME classification was done in this way. The classification was divided broadly into 2 different parts: manufacturing and services. In the manufacturing part, if you invest below 25 lakhs, you come under micro businesses. If you invest below 5 crore, 5 cr, you come under small, and invest below 10 cr, you come in medium. If you go for the services part, if you invest below 10 lakhs, you come in micro, below 2 cr, you come under small, and for 5 cr, you come under medium. So now you have to leave this part aside, since there is a revised updation which was done in the year 2020 on the 18th of May, which is this revised MSME classification. This one is more important now, and again 1st June 2020 they have updated the medium sector of it. So over here, if you see, there are no classification. Manufacturing services are the same in classification. For micro, the investment should be below 1 cr and the turnover should be around 5 crore. For the small, investment should be 10 cr and turnover should be 50, and for medium, investment should be 20 cr and turnover should be 100 cr as on 18th of May 2020. So here the classification is not divided, and if you see, all the investment and turnovers for manufacturing as well as services sector are same. Before going ahead, there has been the latest announcement on the 1st of June 2020, and what they have done exactly is, in the medium part, as I said you guys, the 20 cr has been updated to 50 cr and the 100 cr of the turnover is updated to 250 cr, and this has been amended, and I will show you the proof about it. See, this is the Constitution of India, the Parliament, the thing which has been discussed and the thing which has been updated on the 1st of June 2020 in New Delhi. So this is written in Hindi and this part is written in English, which we can understand. we can understand both basically, but yeah. So I will read it in English right now. So it's New Delhi, 1st of June 2020, and there has been these three things. For the micro one, you can see its investment is 1 crore and turnover is 5 CR. For the medium, for the small scale, investment is 10 crore and turnover is 50 crore. For the medium, the investment is increased to 50 CR and the turnover to 250 CR. Now coming again, if the investment over here is 10 CR, okay guys, if the investment is 10 CR, if the investment is 10 CR, but if your turnover is above 50 CR, then you come under medium businesses. If your investment is above 2 CR but your turnover is less than 5 CR, still you come under small businesses. If your investment is below 1 CR and your turnover is below 5 CR, still you come under small businesses. So you have to, so I hope you get this point. Now let's talk about our third topic, which is the benefits and scheme of MSME. In the benefit and scheme part of MSME, the first benefit will be collateral free loans from banks. So over here you can apply for a loan. The second will be eligible for industrial promotion subsidy. If you have your MSME registered, so you are eligible for industrial promotion subsidy, then it can provide you with 50% subsidy on patent or trademark registered. For this too, for all these things you have to be registered under MSME, and if you are registered, you can get a 50% subsidy for your patent registration through applying on the respective ministry. 1% exemption on the interest rate on overdraft. So you even get a 1% interest rate overdraft. Protection against delayed payments. So over here, if you see, the buyer is required to make payment within 15 days of acceptance of goods or services. So whatever your product you are supplying to your buyer, you are giving it to your buyer, or you are giving your services to a buyer, and so you should get your payment within 15 days. But if the buyer is not, if the supplier is not able to pay you back, so if it exceeds 45 days, then you can charge an interest, and that interest would be 3 times of the bank rate, which is being notified by the Reserve Bank of India. The other point is reimbursement of ISO certificate. For this too, you should have an MSME registered, and then you can claim a reimbursement applying on the respective authority. Concession in electricity bill. You have to apply and you have to send an application to your electricity department showing your MSME certificate, and you will get a concession. It's maybe of 1 month. The concession you get is for a 1 month in a year. So if it's the 12 months electricity bill, you get a concession for 1 month. You need to check about it, but yeah, you get a electricity bill concession. Market assistance from the government for export promotion. So over here you will get subsidies, you will get incentives through government, tax exemption, even technical support you get by government of India. Technology and quality upgradation support to MSMEs. Over here you get all the technology and quality kind of upgradation, and if you are promoting things like green energy, clean energy, so the government gives you subsidies, government gives you lot of benefits over here. Also, if you guys are preparing, government will help you in preparing your audit reports, it will give you subsidies for your license according to both national and international standards. Then there are various things like numerous government tenders that are only open to MSME industries. Disallowance of global tenders and government procurement tenders up to rupees 200 crore. So this is the latest changes as well, which has been implemented. Okay, guys, and the last point is MSME registration helps to open the current account with ease. Also, customers can recognize an enterprise easily if it is registered as an MSME. So in this last 2 points, if you see, if you want to open a current account and if you have your MSME registered, you can show your certificate and you can apply for a current account in your bank. And also, customers recognize you easily. There are even more benefits and schemes related to this. You can check it elsewhere, like on Google or something like that, but these are the major ones. Now coming to the most important topic on how to apply for MSME certificate. So guys, open your Google, type Udyog Aadhaar as shown and press enter. The first site which opens is udyogaadhaar.gov.in. So this is the site where you will apply for your MSME certificate. It's absolutely free of cost. So let's go ahead. udyogaadhaar.gov.in. I've opened this site. So this is the website for through Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises of Government of India. So we have to first validate our Aadhaar number. So type your Aadhaar number over here and name of the entrepreneur. So the name of the person on which the Aadhaar number is provided. So type your proper name to validate yourself. So click on this yes and then validate and generate OTP. So your Aadhaar number will be linked with your mobile number. So you have to type your OTP. So here I have got this error of OTP error code 111. Aadhaar number does not have verified mobile number. So if you doesn't have a verified mobile number, so you can use any of the three ways through which you can verify your mobile number through your Aadhaar. So one is through list of Aadhaar enrollment centers and link to mobile number. The other is you can visit your nearby district industrial center and you can do this. After this, I will type my OTP and I will validate it. After validating my OTP, I will get this options over here as follows. So right now, if you can see guys, I have already registered one of my MSMEs. So here it's shown as 1. For most of the people who are registering it for the first time, it will be shown as 0. So over here you will have to type your category, general, SC, whatever. Then you have to type your gender on this radio tab. You have to type physical handicap, yes or no, no. Name of the enterprise. Then you have to type the organization, which organization it belongs to, proprietor, Hindu Undivided, family, partnership, cooperative. So over here if you select proprietor, so you can type your own PAN card number, because proprietorship you need your own PAN card number. Except for proprietorship, everything else needs a. So guys, after adding your location of plant, you can add another location if you have more than one location of your plant. So you can add more location and click on add, and you can add as many locations your plant is available. After that you will have to put your official address. So your official address can be anything. So if you are working from your house, so that means you can type your house address as well as the official address, and same goes for the plant. After selecting your state, district, you will type your pin code, pin details, and then you will type your mobile number and then an email ID and date of commencement of your business. So you can type here any date. So actually you will have to type the date on which you have started your business. After this you will get an option of previous EM1. So this is like the previous time I have shown you, like if you have already registered one or two of your MSME. So if you have registered one MSME, you will type EM1 and you will have to provide your previous EM1 Udyog Aadhaar memorandum number. If you haven't applied any, so you have to click on not applicable and then you guys have to provide your bank details. Point number 15, National Industry Classification, that is called as NIC code. So you can search your own NIC code. So here I will find my own. I will take it as computer programming consultancy and related activities. Then you have to go into more details about it. So I will type it as computer consultancy and computer facilities management. No, I will take it as other information technology and computer service activities, and the last one I will take it as other information, and I'll add my activity. You can add more activities by clicking on this tab. Now you have to take, there are how many people working with you. So example 1, 2, 10, 20, 25, 30. So I will type it 1. and then I'll go for my investment, which is the 17.910 machinery or equipment investment. So here you have to type your investment in lakhs. So suppose your business investment is below 1 lakh, so just type it as 1. 1 means 1 lakh. If it's 2 lakh, type it 2, that means 2 lakh. If it's 10 lakh, type 10, that means that is 10 lakh. So I'll type it 1, which is 1 lakh, and I'll choose my district after it, and then I'll click on submit. Once I click on submit, I'll get this option of are you sure that you have entered correct detail and correct data. I'll click on OK. After pressing OK, you have to type your one-time password code, which you will get in your email ID which you have already provided. After that, choose your file. It should be below 50 KB and it should be ID proof approved by government. It should not be Aadhaar card, and it should be in the form of PDF, JPEG or JPG file. You have to even enter your ID proof number and then enter the verification code, and then click on the final submit. Once you click on the final submit, you have to press OK, and then it will browse, and then your data has been submitted successfully. No MSME will verify your data. If every data will be correct, will get Udyog Aadhaar memorandum on your registered email ID within 24 hours. So now it has been successfully submitted, and it's in the, as I have already registered one of my previous MSME, I will show you how it looks. Even to get your print from the site for future usage of the certificate, you can click on print. After clicking on print, you can select any one of this. Enter your Udyog Aadhaar memorandum number over here and type your mobile number. So for you guys, right now it's in the approval phase. Once it gets approved, you get a notification on your email ID with your Udyog Aadhaar registration certificate. Once you get it, maybe in future, like a year ahead, you again want a print shot of it, so you can just add your Udyog Aadhaar memorandum number over here and provide your mobile number details and click on submit. So you will get a Aadhaar card like this, Udyog Aadhaar registration, in this format. So once you are registered with your Udyog Aadhaar, you get this Udyog Aadhaar registration certificate, which is your MSME certificate. You can take a print out of it, and you are now ready to get the benefit of all the government schemes. So this is the end of the video, guys. Any questions you can ask me on the comment box. Thank you for watching my video.